In this short video, I'm going to show you how to capture an image in Snagit and then how to edit or enhance that image. So this function in Snagit is very similar to the snipping tool which Windows PCs have got built in. Effectively, it does the same job, but Snagit gives you a lot more functionality to edit and annotate the images that you create. So in this example, we're in my test course in Vital, and I'm going to take a screenshot and then add some comments to it and then save it as an image file, which I can then share with students. So I've got my test module ready, so let's open Snagit. This is what you'll see when you open Snagit, and in this demo, I'll be creating an image, so I need to make sure the image is selected here, and then I'm going to leave these other options as they are, so we'll stick with region, which means that I can select exactly what part of the screen I'd like to include. We won't add an effect, and we want the output to be an image file, so we'll leave that option as well. So we want preview on, and then we're ready to go, so let's click capture. So now you can see that my mouse pointer has turned into this crosshair tool, and I'm going to use this to select which part of the screen I'd like to capture. So I just click and hold at the top left of the area that I'd like to capture, and then drag down until I'm happy with the selection. And then once I let go of the mouse, the Snagit editor opens like this. If I'm happy with the image as it is, I can click finish right there and then just save this as an image file. But instead, I'd like to make a few edits and annotations before I provide this to students. So one really handy tool is the blur tool. And you can use this one to blur out anything that you don't want people to see. So maybe names or faces, etc. I'll use this to blank out my name, which is just up here in the top corner. So I'll select blur, and I'll draw around the area that I'd like to blur out, and there we go. So that's now unreadable. If you'd like to emphasize something in the image, you could use the arrow tool. So I'll select it here, and choose an arrow type, and then just point that to any part of the image that I want. The callout tool does more or less the same job, except you can also add text to it like this. You can also use the shape tool if you like, and with that you'll be able to draw shapes around things that you'd like to highlight. Finally, we've got the selection tool, and you can use this to cut out and move part of the image, or even delete it altogether. So you'll notice that this leaves a hole in your original image. So in this case, I can use the fill tool to just fill that hole in white. And then once I've done that, you'd never really know there was anything there. Once you're happy with your edits, all you need to do is click finish and then just save your file.